Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. We'll talk a little bit about everything that's going on around crypto right now, even a little bit about real world events. So we're looking at XRP sitting on the 1 hour chart, sitting here just above 61 cents. And today was actually a green day for XRP, but I'm anticipating much bigger moves in the near future. Breaking, blockchain.com lists XRP. You know, every exchange is rushing to get XRP listed because they don't want to miss out on all that FOMO money that's about to come pouring in to this cryptocurrency. ACI and MexaPay launch real-time payment partnership. And this is a Ripple partner that teamed up with MexaPay for real-time ISO payments and other services into Mexico. But all of a sudden, I just read an article around XLM that was mentioning ISO payments. Now, this article mentions ISO payments. Is the ISO narrative coming back now? You know, we have not got any value from that yet. That's still to come in the future. Something is starting to brew around ISO once again. Sempi, Korea. 17, the number of corridors on Ripple's payments using XRP. $25 million in money saved by Sempi customers on FX conversion and transaction fees. 5 minutes is the time it takes for a typical Sempi remittance to reach its recipient. Now, when you first look at that 5 minutes, you say to yourself, I thought Ripple had real-time payments utilizing XRP. But recently, I played a video of a guy explaining how when there's still banks involved, that time takes much longer. It would only be within a few seconds if it was Ripple and XRP directly. So maybe that's what's going on here as well in Korea. BlackRock unveils path to unleashing $4 trillion investment boom. Researchers working inside a unit of BlackRock Inc. estimate that a reform of public financial institutions could free up to as much as $4 trillion in additional investment to help emerging markets tackle the fallout of climate change. Remember, I kept saying Ripple is going in the direction around climate change, tokenizing carbon credits, because that industry is going to be absolutely massive within the next few years. It's going to be trillions and trillions of dollars. Same reason BlackRock is amping up around climate change as well. If you see where Ripple is going, it's going towards all the money. And that's going to bring a lot of value into XRP. Charles of ADA literally made fun of XRP holders about the SEC lawsuit. Now here he is crying because he now received the same regulation by enforcement Ripple and XRP holders had to endure for years. Now, I would play this video, but Charles likes to curse a lot and use the Lord's name in vain. So what's going on is, I guess he thought ADA would never be targeted by the SEC, but now Gary is calling ADA a security. I wonder if Charles has $150 million to fight back against the SEC. CZ resigns as chairman of Binance US. Now, we knew that was coming. I actually hate to see CZ go. He was good for crypto, but he had to step down. He even tried to leave the United States. CZ was denied from leaving the U.S. before sentencing. I'm a bit surprised by this. I expected he would be allowed to leave and return. He's been cooperating and paid that huge $175 million bail. But I knew if CZ left the U.S., he's not coming back. Most of you realize that as well. That's why they kept him here. The IMF is scared that failure to agree on a common platform for CBDCs could lead to a vacuum that would likely be filled by cryptocurrency. What the IMF is actually pushing for is a global CBDC. they're not coming right out and saying it, but they want one world currency. World Economic Forum wants the same thing. But you know, countries will never agree to a one world currency. Not now, anyway. But I think maybe at some point in the future. And what she wants to do is she wants everybody to have the same format around CBDCs. But then she goes on to say this: if anything, we need to raise another sail to pick up speed. The world is changing faster than most imagined. Remember last year, back in 2022, in the summer, I said, once Russia talked about a CBDC, I said, this is going to fast track everything. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Even the IMF thinks things are moving way too quick. There's already talk of CBDCs going live by the end of this year and early next year. And that's going to even pick up more all throughout next year as well. New NASA and weather experts have alerted that a solar storm can hit the Earth on November 30th, causing blackouts of radio and GPS signals. Now, November 30th is also the backdoor meeting at the SEC, where they could be talking about a Ripple settlement. This has nothing to do with that. And I still don't think there's going to be a settlement on that day, even though I would absolutely love to see that happen. But now people are also once again saying this is that blackout event that's going to lead to the new financial system. But I think it's going to be nothing. Just in, the SEC delays $1.5 trillion asset manager Franklin Templeton's spot Bitcoin ETF application. They are never going to approve these ETFs. Gary is going to hold this up as long as he possibly can. And maybe we will see ETFs once Gary's gone from the SEC. But, you know, once Gary is gone, I think whoever takes over next is going to go after Ethereum. That's going to be the next big shocker in crypto. U.S. taxpayers spend $451 billion per year on illegal migrants. So we pay to house them and take care of illegal immigrants. And a lot of people now are starting to get really pissed off about that. Even people outside of crypto. I hear people every single day say, I'm fed up with paying taxes. The money is not being spent inside the United States. And U.S. citizens are falling on very hard times right now. And 401k early withdrawals are at a record high. And cash out refinance is going through the roof. People are buying gas, groceries, and paying mortgages with a credit card and holding the debt, not just getting the points. 2024 may have us partying like it's 1929. Wow, partying. I can't believe that word kind of got me stumped there for a second. But what they're saying is we could be looking at a depression very soon. And it's true. I hear people saying all the time, I just cashed out my 401k. I think I'm going to try to pay off most of my mortgage. I just cashed out my 401k. I'm thinking about starting a business as like a side hustle. And that's where we are in this country right now. People's savings are disappearing, and yet our government is spending money wastefully all around the world except here inside the United States. And it's our money that they're spending when we pay our taxes. And that has a lot of people very mad right now. I think it's time that we do away with income tax, because guess what? The money is not helping us at all at this point. And we keep falling deeper and deeper into debt. And, you know, people's 401ks, people work 20, 30 years and put money into 401ks just to cash it out and take a big hit on it as well. Wells Fargo closed 100 more branches. Banks will collapse. Yesterday it was Bank of America. Now it's Wells Fargo. You got to see the big picture here, what's really going on. They're closing these branches because they're getting ready to push a CBDC here in the United States. And the banks know it's coming. There's not going to be a need for bank branches in the future. Everybody's going to have a digital wallet. Things are changing very fast. UAE officially stops using dollar for oil trades. And at the same time this is going on, country after country is breaking away from the US dollar. And I think we're going to see this really pick up in 2024. And it's going to coincide with Bitcoin running up at the same time as well, pushing the price of Bitcoin even higher, taking the rest of these cryptocurrencies with it. But I think once Bitcoin reaches its topping point, I think we are going to see the biggest utility run we have ever seen. Nobody has ever even seen one in the past. This is going to be something so big, and people are not expecting it. People need to get invested into utility-driven cryptocurrencies. The future of XRP looks incredibly bright. With its innovative technology and growing partnerships, it's only a matter of time before XRP becomes a major player in the global financial system. And, you know, they're going to try and rush this system to the bottom as quick as they possibly can now. And all of a sudden, a new system is going to roll out. And when it does, XRP holders are going to become very rich. That's why I said there's no sense in spending your XRP now. Even when it hits $100, I'm going to be very reluctant to spend any XRP because I think it's going to go much, much higher. I think a lot of people that are fudding around $100 XRP never happening or $1,000 XRP never happening. I don't think they really understand what this cryptocurrency is capable of. And all you have to do is look at the way Ripple is putting the rails in place around the world. And if it's not Ripple directly, it's partners of Ripple. I think Ripple is going to capture a very big portion of Swift's business. You know, if 10% gets us to $1,000 plus, imagine what 50% of Swift's business is going to get us to in the future. Then beyond that, you got to start looking at tokenization and then carbon credits. Like I said, that is going to be a massive, massive market. It's going to be another tax that we're going to be paying, though, in the future. A lot of people still don't understand that yet, but that time is coming as well. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.